Thomas Roy Mayer, born in 47, brought home to a flat, it must have been heaven. To Elaine and Howard he was their only son, and so doted they did, and my they had fun. Uncle Henry, Aunt Minnie, they lived just down the stair. Minnie's scratch pancakes, Tom ate his fair share. Tom moved as a boy to 77th Street. Howard built it himself. Oh my, what a feat. Tom kneaded the glazing for windows with care, just like the pie crusts he made with Ma Mare. Watching Friday night boxing, sponsored by Gillette. If not, Lawrence Welk was on the TV set. Grandma's Sunday chop suey and 4-egg cream cakes, preparing for Christmas amidst Milwaukee's snowflakes. They'd sing all the old carols, pass gifts one at a time. Dinner made on a wood stove must have been sublime.
And Tom had his cousins like siblings because twin sisters married brothers who became in-laws. Tom's cousins were Patty, Michael, and Carrie. One was Tom's age. Alike they were very.
Summer days at Hoyt Pool to deal with the heat. Playing with Grandpa's real guns. Wasn't that neat? Golfing was special, 45 holes in one day. One time up so early the cops said, no way. Camping at Andres State Park was the best. Pinecone trajectories Tom and Carrie did test. Tabletop hockey kept running score, not for a week, but for years, if not more.
Late 60s into 70s, those were big years, marked with decisions and exploding beers. But rather than waste time with alcohol, Tom broke from his studies to master pinball.
Yet these times were fraught with immense social stress of marches and lockdowns. Tom was a thoughtful witness. There was segregation, free speech, and efforts to stop hate. Vietnam, Black Panthers, and the Chicago 8. Together with Mickey, me, Tom, we learned to face many fears. And then Tom left Milwaukee for new frontiers.
Finished at Madison, went to New York, studied obstetrics, became a stork. But wait, not so fast. It was not always so easy, for Tom's life was lonely at times, not so breezy.
Of all the med students, Tom was one of a few who had not taken prereqs, so there was much to do. He set to his work, rose high in his class, excelled at rotations, caught the eye of a lass.
A nursing instructor, cute so he wrote, on paper his feelings, asked her through a note. Could we get together, go out on some dates? Who knew at the moment they'd become soulmates? That's just what they did, for he proposed in France. According to Gloria, it was her hot pants.
So the two toured Europe in a small rental they did. Off a mountain of switchbacks the car almost slid. Home for a wedding in Chester, New York. After torrents of rain, you finally pulled cork. Off champagne to toast with family and friends. And that's just the first part. Tom's story extends.
To Minnesota, where Kimmel is born. From inside a drawer for a crib she's adorned.
Instead of Vietnam, they went out west, where to Elgin, Oregon, they were put to the test.
Gloria might have been the only Jew the Londons and Cormans visited without a clue.
Fixing tree cutters with sawed-up limbs. Kitchen table surgeries? Didn't learn that in prelims. Moved back to Minnesota, where sledding is a sport. Worked at Park Nicollet and lived in Royal Court.
Jeff comes along in 77, middle name Steven, should have been Kevin.
On the way to drop the kids off at preschool, they'd stop for donuts from a bakery. How cool. Jeff and Kim would waddle in and order from atop a step stool a chocolate long john for Jeff, over which he would drool. We've heard many times about those stops at Glen Lake when Tom got to eat leftover slobbered on icing free cake. Salad days, as they're called, so they came, authoring books, garnishing acclaim, for being a wonderful doctor and for knowing every movie by name. Tom pulled Kim on a sled for a snowy sleepover. From Jeff's plate, Tom gladly ate every leftover. Tom sure loved those kids, for each was his star, even when on the hottest of days they blew every fuse in his car.
They had weekly date nights with Sam and me. We saw movies at midnight, okay, maybe 11. Raiders inspired so much that Tom saw it twice. Became a reviewer, so he never paid full price. In Minnesota, he had a pass for movies by mistake. In California, he bought one and used it for all sake.
70 is a long time, so strap in, there's more. We're still in the 80s, which is precisely when you're getting antsy for change and more education. HMOs are becoming a brand new revelation. Tom earns an MBA, writes a book, gets published in journals, speaks, writes, consults, lives among the nocturnals. For how could one person have achieved so very much?
Well, me, of course, were each other's crutch.
More than the strength of 1 + 1 = 2, together Tom and Gloria formed some mighty strong glue. A manager from Sbarro's skimming off of the top, not even an attack dog could manage to stop Tom's joy to create, learn, and try so many things.
So let's move out west and see what that brings.
Tom buys a house, picked Huntington Beach on his own. Some thought he was crazy, their future he'd blown. Why so many antennas, Tom thought as he closed the deal. Sir, those are masts. Your house is on an island. Unreal. The family reunites in SoCal, and at first it's not easy. Gloria needs work. Kim's not sleeping. Jeff's stomach is queasy. But soon he finds footing, like mares always do. They strive and they learn, and they thrive and come through. It's true. Little League starts, and soon after comes hockey. California now seems a little less rocky. Soccer, cheerleading, it all sounds berserk. Canamars, movies, and late-night homework. Jeff's got Boy Scouting.
And Kim loves Ocean View.
You hire au pairs, then bid them adieu. It's hard to find someone with all the right specs. One steals Gloria's makeup, one forges checks. Another she swaps all the booze in the house. One of them growls, "Is this a madhouse?"
But then someone is found who doesn't quite clean. She throws a good party, prefers to order in the cuisine. But she sure loves the kids and becomes a great fit. Me, Christina, the best live-in, the Myers admit.
Tom starts at FHP with Dr. Gumbiner, then shifts his medical focus to an insurance provider. At Mercer, Friendly Hills, and Strategic, he focused on the result, ultimately ends up on his own, finding ways to consult.
Jobs changed, but the odds were always in Tom's favor. Consulting in Vegas, the fund's org structure, his flavor. Mountains of data, Tom aptly translates. Works all day, and by night, splitting eights.
Cruises with the family, Rose and Mo love to go.
Dinners with the Londons, ski trips to Tahoe.
Boat parades, children driving the boat.
Thoughtful advice someday we all will quote.
Kim's past high school and soon off to Brown. Tom takes us to dinner whenever in town.
Then Jeff goes to Boulder. On the way there, he wrecks. Miraculously, he escapes serious long-term effects.
Kids through with college, they're making their way, but still valuing Tom's advice each and every day.
Kim meets Mike, and in 5 years they wed.
2 years later, Tom holds his first grandkid.
Soon after comes Elliot, as strong as an ox.
3 years later, a brother with whom he can box.
It took 10 years for Susan and Jeff to tie the knot. Jackson makes it worth the wait. He smiles a lot.
Through it all, Tom's remained orderly and neat. When around him, we say, Type A is so sweet. Tom freely shares stories, sometimes more than twice. When describing a movie, oh, he is so concise. Retirement suits Tom. He's having such fun, being a grandpa enjoying some sun, while maintaining good health and exploring by cars the most random places in this nation of ours. Tom, life's pretty good. It seems 70 suits you. At this point in the rhyme, you might grab a tissue. For we all wonder. You must have had times where you felt some self-doubt. You must have had days where you felt like a lout, unsure of yourself or the path you would take. Was there ever a time that you laid quite awake? Well, if you're wondering what you may have said at those times, we have some examples, and yep, they're in rhymes.
You tell the best stories, the raccoon is top rate, even when we get in trouble for staying up too late.
You're an adventurer willing to camp, horseback ride, bike, paddleboard like a champ. You are a great teacher of so many things. You get so excited your voice even rings.
When you're best with babies, you'll walk us all day, and then you'll run a perfect bath and wash us the right way.
Your sage advice and wedding toast, we can't get enough. You smooth all the edges no matter how rough.
Your kids and grandkids think you're a star. I strive to be the kind of dad that you are.
You're generous with everything, time, money, and knowledge. It didn't stop with Kim and me. You set our kids up for college.
On top of that, the family you've made loves spending time together. That's a quality we hope to share and pass on forever and ever.
Yes, we've worked hard, loved a lot, and managed to find our way. Now we get to sample from life's grand buffet.
Happy birthday, Tom.
And many more.
Enjoy the day.
Happy birthday, Tom!
Happy birthday, Tom!
Happy birthday, cuz. You'll never be as old as I am.
Hello, Tom. Happy birthday. I hope you're honing your paddleboarding skills in Hawaii.
Hi, Tom. I just want to wish you a happy birthday, if you can call it that, from Conrad in Denmark. Hi.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Happy birthday, Tom. I love you.
Happy birthday, Tom, from Christina in Denmark. Happy birthday.
Hi, Tom. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday.
Hi, Tom. Happy birthday. Enjoy the 70s.
Have a great 70th birthday and many more years to come.
Happy birthday, Tom.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Grandpa! We love you!
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Tom. I love you, and let's have another 70 years together.